Welcome back to the Exposure History channel. Be sure to subscribe and like so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Joan Fontaine stands radiant at the Academy Awards. It's 1942 and she's just won Best Actress for Hitchcock's Suspicion. The crowd erupts, cameras flashing like stars around her. She holds the Golden Oscar close, disbelief in her smile. Grace and triumph glow in every gesture. St. Moritz, Switzerland. The year is 1938, and elegance meets ice. A waiter glides smoothly across the frozen lake, tray in hand. Glasses sparkle, balancing perfectly despite the chill. The crowd watches, half amazed, half amused. He moves with poise like a dancer on skates. Luxury and leisure swirl together in the cold air. Linda Carter shines beneath the spotlight, crown gleaming bright. The year is 1972, and she's just named Miss World USA. Her smile lights up the stage, confident and calm. Cameras flash, applause fills the air like music. Grace, beauty, and strength define her presence. She isn't just wearing a crown, she owns it. Moscow, 1908. Maria Germanova transforms into the witch for the Blue Bird. Her gaze is fierce, her costume rich with mystery. Shadows and light play across her face like magic. The stage feels alive, pulsing with old-world drama. Every glance, every gesture commands the audience's breath. She embodies enchantment, beauty, and power all at once. Architect Minoru Yamasaki stands proudly beside his creation. The year is 1964, and his vision is taking shape. Before him rises the model of the World Trade Center. Calm and focused, he studies every elegant line. Pride glimmers in his eyes, steady and sure. These towers are more than design, they're a dream. Hugh Grant stands at the Piers Gaveston Ball, Oxford. The year is 1983, and he's far from ordinary. No smile, just quiet confidence and intrigue. His costume is bold, eccentric, almost theatrical in detail. A unique hairstyle completes the look, wild yet deliberate. The crowd buzzes around him, but he stays composed. Columbia University, 1948. A scientist leans over the lab bench, focused and calm. Glass tubes shimmer under the dim lights. Beakers bubble softly, carrying secrets of discovery. The air smells of metal and ideas. Each note scribbled, each spark observed, pushes knowledge forward. A dog sits proudly, pipe in mouth, goggles on tight. The year is 1925, and style has gone to the dogs. Smoke curls around his snout like a movie star's mist. He looks ready for takeoff or maybe afternoon tea. The crowd can't stop laughing, and neither can he. It's absurd, charming, and oddly sophisticated. Brigitte Bardot, 1954. Young, radiant, and on the edge of stardom. The camera loves her, and she knows it. Every glance feels effortless, every pose iconic. She isn't just seen, she's remembered. Beauty, charm, and confidence blend perfectly. At this moment, a legend is taking shape. Bardot isn't chasing fame. Fame is chasing her. It's 1974 at the Whiskey A Go-Go. Iggy Pop, Alice Cooper, and Ray Manzarek share the stage. Chaos, charisma, and rock energy fill the air. Leather, eyeliner, and attitude collide under flashing lights. Every chord feels electric, every move unpredictable. Legends in the making, wild and untamed. Jane Dill, 1954. 4 months pregnant and glowing with surprise. The news is in, she's having a baby girl. Her eyes fill with joy, her hands rest on her belly. The room feels lighter, almost humming with hope. Dreams of tiny dresses and lullabies bloom instantly. She smiles, already picturing the little face she'll soon meet. Hurricane Carol roared into New England on August 31st, 1954. Winds screamed, waves crashed, and the sky turned wild. In Provincetown, centuries-old trees fell like matchsticks. Roots tore from the ground, branches split the air. Streets vanished under debris and seawater. The town shook but refused to break. England, 1935. Streets turn to rivers after days of rain. A mother refuses to stop. Her car pushes through the flood, rope tightened to a small boat. Inside, her children sit wide-eyed, clutching their school bags. The water is cold and deep, but her grip stays firm. Each pull is an act of love, not fear. A group of nuns hits the slot machines in Sydney, 1971. Holy habits meet flashing lights as laughter fills the nightclub. Coins clink, reels spin, and faith meets fortune. It's a night of pure, unexpected joy. Even sisters need a little fun sometimes. Spain, 1910. Two gentlemen sit near the Puente de Toledo, bottle raised. The afternoon sun glows softly on the old stone bridge. Laughter drifts through the air, mixing with the scent of wine. Their suits are crisp, their conversation easy and warm. It's a simple moment, yet full of grace. Belgium, 1910. Madame Misson stands poised, calm and graceful. Captured by Léonard Misson, the light feels almost alive. Soft shadows wrap around her like a gentle whisper. Every detail breathes elegance and quiet strength. She isn't posing, she's simply existing. Beautifully. The moment feels timeless, delicate, and deeply human. Through his lens, Misson turns stillness into poetry. Marilyn Monroe, 1953. She stands beneath studio lights, radiant and effortless. The year marks her rise, her glow impossible to ignore. Every glance, every pose feels like pure magic. Glamour and vulnerability blend perfectly in her eyes. The camera doesn't just capture her, it adores her. She isn't performing, she's becoming an icon. Paris, 1932. The cyclomer makes its debut, half bicycle, half boat. Crowds gather along the river, curious and amused. It pedals smoothly on land, then glides onto water. Innovation meets eccentricity in a splash of ambition. But despite the marvel, it never truly takes off. The dream of cycling across rivers fades quietly. Washington, D.C., 1953. An express train speeds toward its final stop. Suddenly, the brakes fail. Metal screams, wheels spark, chaos erupts. The train smashes into the station, then plunges through the floor. Smoke and dust fill the air. Panic follows fast. 43 people are injured, yet survival feels miraculous. Charlie Chaplin, 1912. He sits on a simple wooden chair wrapped in a heavy winter coat. No hat, no stage, just quiet presence and poise. His hair tousled, his gaze steady, thoughtful, almost distant. Snow gathers softly around him, but he seems untouched by cold. There's no performance here, only calm before the storm of fame. Cannes, 1958. Jane Mansfield from the USA and Tatiana Samoylova from the USSR meet under the Riviera sun. Glamour, politics, and charm blend effortlessly on the red carpet. Mansfield glows in bold confidence. Samoylova shines with quiet grace. Cameras flash wildly, capturing east and west in harmony. The Pontiac Club de Mer gleams under the Motorama lights. The year is 1956, and the future has just arrived. Sleek, silver, and impossibly futuristic, it turns every head in the room. Designed by Harley Earl and Paul Gillian, it's pure innovation in metal. Its low aerodynamic frame mirrors land speed dreams from Bonneville. Penny Edwards stands before the camera, calm and radiant. The year is 1947, and it's her wardrobe screen test. Lights shine softly, catching every detail of fabric and grace. She twirls slightly, confidence blooming with every movement. Hollywood is watching, and she knows it. Elegance and promise fill the quiet studio air. Chicago, 1930. The streets hum with tension and smoke. Police officers line up, gripping rifles and revolvers tight. The city is bracing for battle with its ruthless gangsters. Fear and determination mix in the cold morning air. Each man knows what's coming. Danger, chaos, blood. Chicago has become a battlefield in suits and fedoras. Finland, 1983. A group of soldiers stands together in the frozen white. Snow stretches endlessly, covering the world in silence. Their breath clouds the air, rifles slung across cold shoulders. Faces are calm, focused, hardened by the northern chill. They move as one, steady and disciplined. The wind bites, but no one falters. Paris, 1950s. A ballet dancer practices alone in the attic of the opera house. Dust floats in golden light as her reflection twirls across cracked mirrors. Each movement is graceful, quiet, and full of devotion. The wooden floor creaks beneath the rhythm of her dream. Outside, Paris hums, but up here, time stands still. London, 1965. Sharon Tate sits in her apartment, radiant and at ease. Sunlight spills through the window, softening the room around her. Her style is effortless, her presence magnetic, yet calm. The city hums outside, but she's lost in a quiet moment. A smile flickers. Youth, beauty, and promise intertwined. Nazaré, Portugal. The year is 1976, and Joseph Kudelka captures the moment. Waves crash hard against the rugged Estremadura coast. A lone figure stands near the edge, facing the vast Atlantic. The wind howls, the sea roars, but the scene feels calm. Light and shadow dance across stone and spray. Italy, 1965. Actress Claudia Mori stands beside her husband, Adriano Celentano. The two share an easy warmth, caught between laughter and love. Fame surrounds them, yet the moment feels private and real. Their chemistry glows brighter than any camera flash. Style, passion, and charm define this Italian power couple. Adriatic Coast, 1960s. Mario Giacomelli lifts his camera during a rare snowfall. Monks wander the white fields, their dark robes stark against the snow. Silence and serenity meet subtle distraction in each frame. Footprints trace quiet stories of faith, thought, and wandering minds. The year is 1952, May 24th. Winston Churchill leans down, gently petting a cat. His usual sternness softens into quiet affection. The great statesman and the small creature share a rare calm. Sunlight filters through, catching the glint of his watch chain. Power meets tenderness in a simple human gesture. Paris, 1952. A street artist sets up his easel on Montmartre Hill. The morning light spills over cobblestones and cafe chairs. His brush moves quickly, capturing the soul of the city. Tourists pause, locals nod. The air smells of paint and coffee. Laughter drifts from nearby streets, blending with accordion tunes. Paris, spring 1949. A couple rests along the quiet banks of the Seine. Warm light dances on the water, soft and golden. Their laughter mingles with the hum of passing boats. The world around them fades into gentle stillness. Nat Farbman captures the tenderness of a fleeting afternoon. Washington, D.C., mid-19th century. Vice President Hannibal Hamlin sits with quiet authority. The year is uncertain, but the Civil War looms near. His gaze is steady, firm, and unshaken by the storm ahead. The studio light reveals a man of duty and resolve. It was captured by Brady's National Photographic Portrait Galleries. John Lennon and Yoko Ono sit patiently in their hotel room. The year is 1969, and their bed-in for peace is underway. The maid straightens the sheets as they wait to continue. It's a protest wrapped in calm, humor, and conviction. Their message is simple: peace over power, love over war. Susan Penhaligon sits poised beneath soft studio light. The year is sometime in the 1970s, and her charm feels effortless. Her gaze is sharp, confident, and quietly captivating. Loose curls frame her face, echoing the era's easy glamour. She embodies both strength and softness in perfect balance. It's a portrait of rising fame and timeless grace. Gary Cooper and Grace Kelly stand side by side on set. The year is 1952, and High Noon is in the making. His weathered calm meets her quiet resolve in every frame. Dust swirls, tension builds, yet their chemistry stays steady and true. It's a story of duty, courage, and love under pressure. The year is 1988, and he's the definition of old-school cool. A cowboy hat shades his eyes, calm and confident beneath the sun. His horse stands steady beside him, loyal and proud. Dust rises around their boots, painting a timeless picture. No rush, no pretense, just quiet strength and style. It's the kind of cool that doesn't fade, it lingers. The year is 1968, and rock is about to evolve. 3 Canadians step up: Geddy Lee, Alex Lifeson, Neil Peart. Together, they form Rush, loud, bold, and unstoppable. Their sound hits hard, sharp, and full of energy. Every beat feels alive, every riff unforgettable. From garages to stadiums, they own every stage. Madrid, 1990. A private party buzzes with energy and fame. Pedro Almodovar hosts, celebrating Madonna's visit to Spain. The year is electric. Cinema meets pop in perfect chaos. From left to right, Antonio Banderas, Madonna, Lolis Leon, Rossi de Palma. Madonna finally meets Banderas, her on-screen crush turned reality. The year is 1970, and the airwaves are changing forever. Annie Nightingale steps up as BBC Radio 1's first female DJ. Her voice is bold, sharp, and full of rhythm. Vinyl spins, barriers break, and history begins to play. She owns the mic with style, wit, and fearless energy. Every song she plays carries a spark of revolution. The year is around 1970, and Christina Hautala shines at home. The Finnish pop star lounges casually, calm yet captivating. Vinyl records and soft light fill the cozy room. Her smile carries both confidence and quiet warmth. Fame feels gentle here, wrapped in everyday simplicity. She's not performing, just being. Real, relaxed, radiant. The year is early in radio's golden age, and precision is key. M.S. Strock stands focused at the Bureau of Standards. Instruments hum softly as he measures delicate radio wavelengths. His work keeps broadcasters on frequency order in the airwaves. No glamour, just patience, science, and steady hands. The year is 1997, and the crowd roars loud and wild. Gavin Rossdale stands on stage, guitar slung low, mic before him. Sweat, smoke, and spotlight mix into raw energy. His voice cuts through the noise, fierce and magnetic. Every chord hits hard, every lyric burns deep. Bush owns the night, and Gavin leads the charge. A haunting face from silent cinema that changed pop culture forever. Conrad Veidt, in The Man Who Laughs, 1928, wears a permanent, eerie grin that's both tragic and terrifying. His character, Gwynplaine, became the visual blueprint for the Joker decades later. Jack Nicholson and Angelica Houston, 1983. The definition of vintage Hollywood cool. He's smirking like he knows a secret. She's glowing with quiet confidence. Together, they command attention without saying a word. Every glance feels cinematic, every detail deliberate. It's more than a photo. It's an era frozen in time. Farm Boys, 1940s. Freshly cleaned boots, best shirts on. The tractors are parked, the night is young. Laughter fills the air as they plan their evening. Dust still clings to their jeans, but spirits are high. They've worked hard all week. Now it's time to live a little. Small town charm, big night energy. Simple times, pure joy, timeless swagger. Jean Navarre, 1916, the fearless French WWI flying ace. His confidence is unmatched, his gaze steady. The plane's propeller gleams, fitted with deflector plates. He had style and skill combined into one daring man, known for his bravery, feared by his enemies. Every flight was a dance with danger. The General Motors Technical Center, 1965. The reception desk looks futuristic, sleek, and modern. Clean lines, polished floors, and confident design everywhere. It's the height of mid-century innovation. Every detail screams progress and power. You can almost feel the hum of new ideas. Carolyn Mountain Girl Garcia, 1967. The acid test in full swing, psychedelic lights, wild music, and free spirits everywhere. She was the heartbeat of the counterculture, once with Ken Kesey, later with Jerry Garcia, a true icon of the merry pranksters. Her calm smile hid a wild era of rebellion. Ozzy Osbourne, 1970. Recording the first Black Sabbath album. The room hums with raw energy. Heavy riffs echo through smoky air. His voice cuts like thunder. This is where metal was born. Grit, passion, and madness in every note. Ozzy stands focused, wild-eyed, unstoppable. A legend being forged in sound and sweat. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton, 1960s. The definition of glamour and fire. Their chemistry burned on and off screen. Diamonds, drama, and undeniable style. Every photo told a story. Love, fame, and chaos wrapped in couture. They didn't just live the era, they ruled it. Silent film star Marie Doro, around early 1900s. Born in 1882, she was pure elegance, intelligent, sharp, and effortlessly graceful. Her wit matched her beauty perfectly. That look, that posture, all class, a timeless blend of brains and charm. The camera loved her, and so did history. A rare glimpse of the Ford bubble top, 1947. Sleek, futuristic, and bold. Its curved glass roof caught every eye on the street. The design whispered of tomorrow, decades ahead of its time. It wasn't just a car, it was imagination on wheels, a dream in chrome and glass. In 1880, in Baku, the brothers Nobel stood at the dawn of an oil empire. Along with their engineers, they founded the Brothers Nobel Company in 1879. Their innovation fueled Tsarist Russia's industry. The company produced 20% of its oil and refined nearly half its kerosene. In 1901, King Abdulaziz stood in Kuwait, preparing for destiny. The sands carried whispers of battle and hope. His mission was clear: to reclaim Riyadh and rebuild a kingdom. Courage burned brighter than the desert sun that day. Surrounded by loyal men, he mapped the future of Arabia. In 1929, Albert Einstein and Marie Curie sat by a quiet lake. Two brilliant minds, sharing thoughts beyond science. The air was calm, filled with reflection and respect. Their friendship glowed brighter than their discoveries. No fame, no theories, just two souls lost in conversation. In the 1970s, Lufthansa stewardesses defined aviation elegance. Crisp uniforms, tailored perfectly, radiated confidence and class. The colors were bold, the design futuristic, yet graceful. Each look mirrored the golden age of air travel. Glamour met professionalism at 30,000 feet. An Irish woman stands proudly in traditional dress, 1913. The colors are vivid, her expression calm, yet strong. Every thread speaks of heritage and pride. The backdrop feels timeless, simple, yet powerful. It's a glimpse into Ireland's cultural soul before modern change swept in. A portrait of grace, resilience, and quiet dignity. Donna Summer and Bruce Sudano on their wedding day, July 16, 1980. The Queen of Disco shines with elegance and joy. Bruce stands beside her, calm and proud. Their smiles say everything, full of love and promise. It's a moment frozen in timeless warmth, music, and devotion. John Hamm, 1996, appearing on a dating show before fame hit. Young, confident, and effortlessly charming. His charisma was already undeniable. No Hollywood spotlight yet, just pure natural appeal. A glimpse of future Don Draper, long before Mad Men. Joan Baez meets labor leader Lula da Silva in 1980, Brazil. Her concert was banned by the military regime. Still, she stood tall, fearless, and full of conviction. Two voices of resistance met that day. Music and politics blended into defiance. It was courage meeting courage under the shadow of dictatorship. Mylène Demongeau in 1958, glowing with effortless French charm. Her gaze is confident, her style timeless. Every detail radiates classic 50s allure. She wasn't just an actress, she was elegance in motion. Parisian grace captured in a single frame. Marilyn Monroe stands under bright studio lights, radiant and calm. It's a wardrobe and makeup test for The Misfits, 1960. She adjusts her dress, checks her reflection, and smiles softly. The room hums with quiet admiration. Every glance, every tilt of her head feels cinematic. Her beauty isn't rehearsed, it's effortless. Marlon Brando pauses on the set of Apocalypse Now, 1979. A dragonfly lands nearby, catching his attention. He watches it closely, lost in quiet wonder. Cameras, chaos, and crew fade into the background. For a moment, the war-torn jungle feels still. The great actor meets a tiny creature, both perfectly calm. An outdoor hockey game unfolds on frozen Swedish ice, 1959. Players glide fast, breath turning to mist. The crowd cheers through scarves and snowflakes. Skates slice the rink like blades on glass. Suddenly, the storm thickens, blurring lines and faces. The game halts, laughter echoing across the white field. 1950s. Marilyn Monroe sits by the pool, barefaced and radiant. No makeup, no spotlight, just sunlight and calm. Her swimsuit glimmers against the water's blue edge. She laughs softly, carefree and real. The Hollywood glamour fades, the woman remains. Every curve, every glance feels effortless. Jimi Hendrix kneels before his Stratocaster, flames rising high. It's Monterey, 1967, and rock history ignites on stage. The crowd stares, stunned by the fire and fury. Smoke curls around him like a halo of rebellion. He feeds the flames, smiling like a mad poet. Every chord, every spark feels divine. April 4th, 1932. Lower Manhattan rises through the morning haze. The Brooklyn Bridge stands strong beneath it, a steel giant. Cars crawl, workers hurry, the city hums awake. Towers pierce the sky, proud and unshaken. The East River glimmers, catching the first light. Every brick, every beam whispers ambition. Muammar Gaddafi sits with Bulgarian leader Todor Zhivkov in a traditional Libyan chair, 1984. The desert sun burns outside, but inside it's calm and cool. Cushions, carpets, and mint tea set the scene. Gaddafi leans back, relaxed yet commanding. Zhivkov listens, curiosity in his eyes. The air hums with quiet diplomacy and desert charm. Paris in the 19th century, alive with charm and change. Cobblestone streets echo with carriage wheels and laughter. Gas lamps glow softly through evening mist. Artists sketch, poets dream, lovers stroll along the Seine. Cafes buzz with talk of art and revolution. Elegant balconies frame the rhythm of city life. Dolly Parton beams for Life magazine, 1979. Her blue dress sparkles under the studio lights. That radiant smile steals the whole frame. Her hair is big, her charm even bigger. Country roots meet Hollywood glam in one perfect shot. Every glance shows warmth, wit, and grace. Dolly isn't just posing, she's shining with pure joy. A cheerful postcard announces a new era in mail. It's 1963, and zip codes have just arrived. Remember your ZIP code. It reads in bold letters. Bright colors, smiling mailmen, and tidy homes fill the design. It's America organizing itself one number at a time. Simplicity meets progress in this friendly reminder. Laughter and jazz spill from a Paris hotel lounge. It's 1952, and the city glows with midnight charm. Cigarette smoke curls through the golden light. Men in suits, women in silk, glasses clink softly. Georg Stefan Troller captures it all, timeless and alive. The rhythm, the romance, the effortless cool of Paris nights. Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill strike the iconic pose. It's 1977, and Star Wars fever has just begun. Lights flash, laughter fills the set, and magic feels real. Ford smirks, Fisher shines, Hamill beams with energy. They're young, fearless, and unaware of the legend forming. The galaxy isn't far away, it's right here. A man wanders through towering shelves in Cincinnati's old public library, 1955. Dusty sunlight filters through high-arched windows. The silence feels sacred, the air thick with stories. Rows of books stretch endlessly, a cathedral of knowledge. He pauses, lost between worlds bound in paper. Ice skaters glide with elegance and poise across a frozen lake. It's the 1930s when skating was as formal as it was fun. Coats, hats, and polished shoes gleam in the winter sun. Every turn looks rehearsed, every smile refined. It's more ballroom than sport, a dance on ice. Laughter echoes softly through the crisp air. Saddle shoes, the ultimate vintage classic, make their mark in style. It's the 1940s to 50s, and every step feels sharp and confident. Two-tone leather, clean lines, timeless charm. From school halls to dance floors, they ruled the scene. Polished to perfection, paired with swing skirts or slacks. Ricky Gervais flashes a cheeky grin, full of 80s energy. It's the 1980s, and the future funny man is still finding his groove. Big hair, bold attitude, and that unmistakable spark. Before fame, before the office, just pure charisma. The humor's already there, written in his expression. A snapshot of wit in the making. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on anything.